Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff. A squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle made after just a short gain. A quick 3rd and 10, and the crowd now really getting into it. Secondary backed up off the ball now. He's running out of time here. It's an out route. The catch made. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain. So it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll run it with a draw play. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the returner will be brought down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and they're able to get him down. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback keeps the football. Gets some space around the 30. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What do you know, Chris? An option keep for a first down by an Oregon quarterback. Man, I love to see that and think about all the different games.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
After consecutive losses, they did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Quarterback operating an empty set. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll give it to the running back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Using a strong stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle. Brought for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one will be fair caught. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He's inside the 15, and he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. And the punt team heads onto the field, but it's third down. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. And cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, to be able to make a run in the postseason in games like this, you got to have a quarterback that's got a hot hand. We saw that in the first half, and here to open up the second half, this
down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense is coming after him. He escapes the sack. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down. And that could be a fatal blow to this offense. Rush set it out to the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. An important third down attempt for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.